Hello guys, welcome to this video, and today we're going to discuss about two display technologies, LCDs and LEDs. For display technologies, we have been using the displays since many decades, but today we're going to discuss these two and see which is better in what aspect, and let this war begin. Okay, so let's get started on our first display, LCD. So as the name suggests, LCD, which means liquid crystal displays, it basically work on liquid crystals which have intermediate properties between solids and liquids and can change their optical properties based on electric current. So I will tell you how they work later on, but let's first look how LCD panel structures looks like. So we have on the right, very bottom side, we have a light source, then we have a bottom polarizing filter, then we have liquid crystals, electrodes, color filter, another top polarizing filter, and display surface. So that's how it goes. So basically what happens, the light from the source has been thrown at a certain angle to the liquid crystals, but when we apply electric current to these liquid crystals, they untwist, and when they straighten out, they change this light angle, which is different to top polarizing filter. So we found a dark spot on the display surface than the surrounding area. That's how we get a black color on the LCDs. For the colors, we need 3 subpixels in the LCDs, red, green and blue. To create a single pixel, we need these 3 subpixels. High resolution displays of modern day use actiomatric structure along with the LCDs. So what is actiomatric structure? It is basically thin film transistor, that is TFTs, with the electrodes and the liquid crystal layer in the LCDs. So how does this help? Okay, so they are proved to have brighter and sharper displays than the passive matrix LCDs. Since these crystals don't have an internal light, so they need a backlighting. Like we need a light source from the back, which is normally known as backlighting for an LCD display, which you will not find in plasmas and LED display. They have their own internal light. Through careful control and variation of voltage, we can get intensity of over 256 shades of a subpixel, which can generate over 16.8 billion color shades. Even LCDs are so cool, they have their faults in them, they have their cons in them. So one of them is they can be easily damaged, since they have the transistors, so they can be easily damageable. That's why we see dead pixels in some LCDs due to defective transistors. And LCDs have faced various problems due to viewing angles, glare. So that is problem of LCDs. But modern LCDs like IPS can solve that. Now let's move on to LEDs and let's see what they are about. Okay, now let's get back to much modern and widespread technology, that is LEDs, light emitting diodes. So they are basically very similar in structure to what LCD offers. They have that 2 polarizing filters, liquid crystal layers. What they don't have is a backlighting, that is a light source. Instead of that, we have white LEDs, which were invented in some years back, and that came to use very quickly and became more popular than backlighting, since you can place that LEDs anywhere at the back. So it is really easy and sorted the problem of LCDs or bad viewing angles, with LEDs having really good viewing angles. But since there is still use of liquid crystals in these displays, there is no real advantage of them really differentiable from LCDs. So what we have got, the main innovation in the industry was OLED, the organic LED display, which is now used in more and more displays such as mobile phones, TVs and all that stuff. How do the organic LEDs look like? It is basically an organic material like carbon is sandwiched between a layer of cathode and anode. An anode, which is positively charged, pull the electrons from the conducting layer, removing any need of backlighting, which is reducing the thickness of the film and also the power expenditure. The most popular form of OLED displays is AMOLED, which is active matrix OLED, which is also same as we see in the LCDs. They use a thin film transistor to produce brighter and sharper display quality. So that's it for the LED. Okay, so final verdict. So how do they differ? So on the other hand, LEDs are much pricier than what LCDs are. Though LEDs provide you deeper blacks, deep contrast, while LCDs have that backlighting which is always on. So since LEDs don't need that backlighting and only lights up a specific part of display where it only needs. On the other hand, LCDs backlights always on even there is a black screen is displayed. So that comes to the next point, the power consumption. The power consumption of the LEDs is way low than the LCDs, and that proves me that LEDs are still a little bit costlier and not yet on every single device we use, but they're gonna really up the trend, up the mark, take the gear to the next level of the display technologies. Thank you for watching this video. Like this if you like it. Share your thoughts about this in the comment section. What do you use, which display you use, and what do you think about this war? So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe for more such informative videos, tech guides, tech tips, app reviews and lots more. It's Amit signing off. Goodbye.